All right, guys. What's good? What's good? How are you all doing today? So going forward right here. So today we're gonna be going ahead uh, to do our weekly analysis as we all know. Yeah, we know what time it is. So real quick here, we're gonna be going over uh, we're gonna be going over this chart with you all together. So yeah, stay tuned and let's see how we go today. All right. So yeah. So what do we have here? What are we analyzing? I think I want to just go ahead and clear all these dots right here. Also on gold, I think I'm gonna go ahead and clear it. All right. Same also on gold. Yeah. Should I? Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Welcome, Mr. Jackson. How you doing? What's good? I think I will check Nasdaq. Can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me? You're muted. Your mic is muted.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. All right. So I'm making analysis. So I usually do this every weekend. Let me quickly. I usually do this every weekend where I map up the chart and and we see what we forecast ahead of the week, right? So yeah, nothing more than that. So for us to be aware of what the market is going to be doing. Yeah. So yeah. So how is your Sunday going?
It's going pretty good, man. I ain't been to sleep yet, but it's all good. I ain't really tired or nothing. But I do got to go to work
Yeah.
in a minute, so I'll probably be on for a
Mm,
few minutes
no
before I tap
problem.
out to get some rest.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be going ahead to look at the charts. I think I'm gonna start with gold. You know, this is the analysis which I told you about. Like I make this analysis, then from here I know what I'm looking for on the um for the week. Yeah. So yeah, Nasdaq. I want to get Nasdaq. Think markets. It's not this. Nasdaq 8 cap. Nasdaq Nasdaq 8 cap. Okay. And add this. Sorry. Nasdaq. Let me just delete all this too. What is it?
I ain't moving fast. So you
Yes.
do this you say every Sunday you do this?
Yeah, every Sunday I do this. Every Sunday I do this because it's gonna um, every Sunday I do this. Every Sunday I do this. I mark up the chart. So that's how I do it. So with that I know what I'm looking for the week. That I know what I'm looking for on the week. So yeah, no wasting much time. I think we're gonna start with gold and gold is just looking crazy. The weekly time frame, we have a very bullish candlestick right here. of a very bullish candlestick here, which means that price is very, very bullish. At this point, will I say price is overbought? Overbought. Really, really overbought. Price is really, really overbought. And likely we can see, or we might see, a kind of pullback to continue. Yeah, because why? Price cannot continue to go up in this vertical direction. No, it's not gonna happen like that. It doesn't work like that in the market. So, although, like I said, even I think I've read some news headline. I think there are some wars going on and all that that might cause price to continue to go up. Likely, price continue to go up. So we are like, how many? There are a few pips to 3,400, 3,400 at this point. Let me just check what is happening. Just few pips to 3,400. If price can hit 3,400, I'll be very happy. Likely this week is gonna go to that level. So yeah, okay. Daily time frame is also bullish. Daily time frame is also bullish. So the week, I'm gonna check where the week started. This was last week. Last week low, where the week started. These are the last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks, so very bullish. That break came back higher high, higher low, pump, continuation pattern. So likely this week, so okay, came back retest here, continuing. So this zone now is looking like um, it's like a demand zone, which should be, which we should very mindful of. Okay, this zone is a zone which we should be very mindful of. That's why, because last week I ended up holding a buys. Right, I didn't intend to hold that buy, but I wasn't aware that Friday was going to be a bank holiday. So I wanted to close it out. So we're just gonna wait and see what's going to happen. But I'm not expecting, maybe, who knows, maybe price can likely come back down to this zone. So these are the zones which we should be looking out for now. These are the zones which you should be looking out for now. These zones right here is likely, we're waiting for price. Price can, because here, price has not yet broke with the daily high. So remember, price made a high here, a high at this level. So we are just watching to see what is happening. So the daily was here, daily. Now wait, okay. Now the weekly, this was the week. So this was the daily. So these are the zones. I'm just marking it out, daily high, daily low. Okay, so yeah. But now price just rejected from this zone. Rejected from this zone 50% of the week. It says a lot. So this week, I'm still anticipating a buy. But what might likely happen is the price might likely come back down. If price gets to this level and rejects off of this zone, we might likely see price dropping, okay, dropping down dropping down either to this level to continue up, okay, either to
I'm
this
gonna catch
level.
up with you later, bro. I got to make a run right quick.
Okay, peace and love. Yeah,
Appreciate you,
you're
bro.
good. All right, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate that. Okay. All right. Cool. So cool. Yeah, you see that these are the two things which I am anticipating for here. Price might actually and see this is a key level of support and resistance right here. So take a look at what happened here. Price rebound off of this zone. Okay, rejected. We see this you see this drop, base drop, right? Of which if you're a price action trader or if you know your candlestick pattern very well, you will know that this is a demand zone. All right, this is a demand zone. So likely we might see price coming back down to this zone to tap into the zone. All right, so the price now is really sharp. So likely we might see price come back down to this zone to continue up. Or or when you're making an analysis of you have to predict, you have to analyze both ways. Our price can just break here, from base, continue going up. All right. So these are the two things which we might likely continue, which we might likely see at this market open now. Yeah, you feel me? So is it that we can see a come back down into the zone, right, to continue going up, or price will just continue moving impulsively, right, in that direction which is going, okay, to continue to create new highs, right? Or if price breaks, if price fails to go up that high, then if price fails to go down, if price comes down to this level, then it's coming down into this zone, okay? It's coming down to the zone. But like I said, this zone might not be valid anymore, might not be valid anymore because here, why do I say it might not be valid anymore? Because already we have gotten several touches here. All right, we have gotten several moves here. So here it might not be valid anymore. So likely we can see price coming down to this zone to continue going up, right? So these are the two things which I am expecting or which I am anticipating for on good. So you know what I'm saying? So these are the two things which I am anticipating for here on good. So likely we can see this price making this move, right? So yeah. So let me go to 30 minutes for you to see 30 minutes. I want you guys to see the candlestick, how it is going. I want you guys to see the candlestick, how it is going right now. So in the 30 minutes candle time frame, the 30 minutes time frame, you can see what happened here. You guys can see what happened here. So here, just see, just see. This is a key level because why you have touches, touches, and then break and retest touches. You feel me? So here, this zone is now like a valid zone. So here is a key level. We might see price continue going up. The price may just come back to retest here to continue going on. The price may hit this resistance, then give us a drop back down here, then to continue to go up. But overall, price is very, very bullish, right? Price is very, very bullish. You don't want to go against the trend. For me, like I always say, you are on a safer side. You will be on a more safer side when you are trading, but when you are buying gold, than you are taking a sell trade. So you don't want to make that mistake to continue looking for a sell. Allow the trade to sell, allow price to sell, allow the sell to happen, allow the sell to take place. Then you wait for your opportunity to enter for the buys. So this is all I have to tell you guys. So I'm not gonna keep on repeating that. So yeah, um, so yeah, that is it on gold. Because solely this week I'm gonna be focusing now on gold because since this Trump market, gold um has been the only instrument which is moving with a clear direction, right? Because um, other pairs, Nasdaq, have been very messy. So gold has remained stable, right? Yeah. So we go to the next one. Um, this is the dollar index, guys. The dollar index. Dollar is really losing. All right. The dollar has been dropping. The dollar keeps on dropping and dropping. I analyzed this dollar index, I think, which time was that? The beginning of this year, right? I analyzed it and exactly it's playing like that. And exactly it's playing like that. So see, price made a high, came back, tap into this supply zone, weekly supply now is dropping. So here we can see that dollar is looking like it's crashing. It's not like it's looking like it's crashing. Dollar is already crashing here. Okay, dollar is already crashing. So and this on this note, this will be bring tension. This will bring fear. This will bring uh, the mind of investors to go into gold because gold remains the stable asset where they will make their investment. All right. So that is it on DXY. Remember when DXY is dropping, GBP, USD, Euro USD is going up for the currency pair traders, those who trade the currencies, right? GBP, USD, Euro USD is what is going up. So here we can see that price dollar index has broken this support level, this key support level, then which means now price is coming back down into the zone. All right, price is coming back down into the zone. Likely gonna continue to drop. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen because this is the next zone. After this zone, this is another zone. So that price break this low is coming back to the one. So we go to the next one. So this is my Solana. No, I'm not doing crypto up here. This is Bitcoin. Guys, Bitcoin has been messy. Bitcoin has been really, really messy. All right, so we go weekly time frame. Since price made that all-time high, I want you guys to watch with me so we can analyze this together. So we can analyze this together. Boom. See, okay. So what are we trying to do? What is what we call top-down analysis? From my eyes, what am I seeing? Price is bullish, right? Like bullish from my eyes. You can see a key level here. We can see a key level here. So here on the weekly, I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna zoom down. On the weekly, what are we seeing? Price is rejecting off of this. And there is a lot of fight going on between the buyers and sellers here. The sellers refuse. The sellers keeps on pushing this price down. Sellers keep on pushing this price down. You can see this rejection can just declare on Bitcoin. All right. So let's see. Last week, um, last week, and this is another rejection here. There's a daily here. So here, you guys take a look at what is happening here. Price has kept price has kept rejecting. Price has continued to reject, continue to continue to consolidate within the zone. Because after these buys that happen here, price continues to make uh, consolidation here. So what does this is really implies for us? What does this really imply? Let's check on daily. Daily is bearish but bullish, kind of bullish. Okay, so you can see that. But like I said, we are in a bullish time frame from we are in a bullish trend from a higher time frame, higher perspective, right? We're in a bullish time frame from a higher perspective, you guys. So on Bitcoin, right? But we want to actually confirm a shift of structure. You want to actually confirm a shift of structure before you can take a buy. All right. So here we see daily we are still consolidating here. We are still consolidating here. Price has refused to break this low and price has refused to break this low. Okay. Yeah. So now the 4 hours time frame, what is happening here? What is happening? This price has been moving up and down, up and down, up and down. So for me to make any decision to buy or to sell, and that's without not scalping to sell to buy for a long time. I want to see price. I want to see price actually breaking. I think yeah, actually breaking above this level. Yeah, anything within this zone. I want to see price actually breaking above this 88, 87. Yeah, zone. Anything that is within this zone, price is still consolidating. Okay, price is still consolidating. It's just gonna be messing someone up. If that price breaks above here, then we are buying. If it breaks below this zone, 83K, then we are selling. We are selling down to this zone. Okay, but for now, price is like kind of indecisive. Price is kind of indecisive now. And we don't want to fall victim of the market. We don't want to fall victim of the market. So for me now on Bitcoin, I'll just tell you guys to just stay off. Stay off until price has broken below, broken out of this range. But at this point, we are still in the ranging market. Okay? Yeah. So here you go on Nasdaq, Nasdaq, guys. The indices, the indices has been very bad, guys. The indices has been very, very bad, guys. The indices has been very bad. So, what last week, price dropped. Okay, price dropped massively. So, last 2 weeks, price just recovered. Okay, 18K. Price dropped to the 18K level. This is weekly. I think we are still looking bearish here. We are still like bearish in this. Okay, the only time we are going to be looking for a buy is when price breaks above 19K. Okay, so you guys should take note. The market has been very messy on indices, guys. Market has been very messy here. Have been very messy, messed up. So, what are we looking for? For me here, we can see we have rejections. We have rejections here. Price made uh, an impulsive move, came back here, started to consolidate here. Consolidate here, we can see rejection. So here we might likely see, and also here we can see a gap here. Remember what that means. Is that price is likely coming to fill up this gap. Okay, coming to fill up this gap. So if the buyers are able to break this zone, okay, then it's gonna be going down to the zone 19K. Like I said, if it breaks above this level, then we'll be targeting the next zone. Targeting the next zone, targeting this next zone, targeting this next zone. So, but um, for now, we cannot yet decide. For now, we cannot yet decide, guys. So yeah, and I'm not trading the indices now until I see a clear movement, right? So that's why you should know when to stay off and when to leave, when to trade the market. So for now, it is just a time for you uh to speculate, like to watch and see how the market is going. So these are the one for me right now. Price is not good. So you just have to wait and see what happens when it breaks above this low high or when price breaks below this low. Okay, so these are the two things you should watch out for. These are the two things. Okay, if it breaks above here, you are buying to this zone. If it breaks below this zone, you are buying. Why I say stay off here is that because price is in this kind of structure, it can act crazily. It can act the way it wants. Price may come to this level, reject. Price may go to this level, come down, go up, come down, go up, which is messing with your money. You are only hitting stop loss in and out. So for you to avoid that, you just have to stay off, right? Yeah. If it breaks below this level, 18K, then you are coming down to 16K. If you break below this 19K, then you are targeting 20, 2500, 550 levels. All right. So yeah, as simple as that. I think that should be the same thing on US 30. I don't want to go through US 30 again. With these highs, you just be watching these highs. Just be watching these levels on US 30 as well. We're just gonna be watching these levels here. So price is still in a kind of ranging market. So wait for price to either break below this level and drop. Sorry. Or you wait for price to give you a break above to continue. Okay. So these are the two things which we are expecting. But for now, as it is here, you just have to leave, allow the market to play out, allow the market to do what it wants to do right here. Okay. Allow the market to do what it wants to do. And, and then when you see a break of structure, you can either buy or either sell. So yeah, that is it, guys. So but my main focus this week is on gold. Is on gold, guys. I've been on this trade on Thursday. So let's see if price will continue. So like Goldman Sachs has already predicted that price is coming to 3,500. So let's see if gold It's gonna hit 3,500 this week. Okay, let's see. It can do that because gold moves really, really crazy. So if price is able to break here now, go up, then the next target would be, sorry, then the next target would be around here. So you see that? So it's almost done. So like I told you guys, I'm gonna just refresh it again. It's either we come to this level, come back down, reject this resistance, come back down to this zone, pick order, then continue buying. Or likely the market might open above, continue rejection, continue, sorry, with a continuation structure, you know, give us a little base, then continue going up like that. This is just my own analysis. All right, so like I said, I don't feel and see that price is coming down to this lowest level. I don't think so. But if anything happens, you just have to be mindful of these zones for the buys and these zones. All right, these zones. So these are the two. These are the zones which I have in mind for gold. Okay, so yeah. With that being said, that's all I've got. I wish you guys a wonderful and successful trading week. It's all love, peace and love. You guys do well to support me. If you're watching this video, maybe I'm gonna post it on YouTube. Do well to subscribe, do well to like. Me, my recommended broker, I will always drop it on my Telegram channel. Just join my Telegram channel, register with my recommended broker TNFS, guys. So and trade with me so that you don't complain, you don't be talking about slippage, spread, and all those stuff. All right. So yeah, wish you guys a happy and successful week. If you have any question, do well to ask me. Drop the question. I'm gonna reply you. Let's go. Follow me on my social media, my IG at Mr. underscore VC. .D. Let's go. Peace and love.